What's up, YouTube? Um, yeah, as you can see, I have a new microphone which I'm probably going to start using more often since it has better quality and whatever. But anyways, the purpose of this video is to basically address the topic of atheism and more specifically the question of what is atheism. I'll try to answer this question as straightforward as possible. Okay, so I'm going to get straight to the point. There are basically two sides to atheism. You have strong atheism and weak atheism. Weak atheism, strong atheism, which is AKA militant atheism, is the belief that there is absolutely no God. Weak atheism is simply the lack of belief in any God. It is basically the opposite. If you're looking at in a dogmatic stance, I guess. Um, weak atheism doesn't believe there is no God. It is merely the lack of belief in a God. Generally speaking, and from personal experience, most atheists would classify themselves as weak atheists because it would be hypocritical of atheists to assert something and not prove it or support it with evidence. Thus it would be hypocritical of strong atheists to assert that God doesn't exist because they can't support that claim with evidence. Personally, I classify myself as a weak atheist because I don't believe in the existence of a supernatural being, aka God. However, I would never assert that God doesn't exist unless I have material evidence to support that claim. If we look at the diction of atheism, we see that there are two definitions. One stating atheism is the doctrine or belief that there is no God, and the other definition is disbelief in the existence of a supreme being or beings. The first definition, which is the doctrine or belief that there is no God, is congruent with strong atheism, and the second definition goes with weak atheism. As far as agnosticism goes, agnosticism is compatible with both atheism and theism as well, because agnosticism is basically claiming uncertainty. For example, you can be an agnostic theist by believing in God, but not claiming absolute certainty that God exists. Similarly, if you're an agnostic atheist, you can lack belief in a God. However, you don't claim with certainty that God doesn't exist, which is basically what strong atheists do. You basically, if you're if you're an agnostic atheist, you acknowledge that a God may or may not exist. However, your judgment lies on material evidence. So yeah, I'm an agnostic atheist. I don't believe in any God, in the existence of any God. However, I do not believe there is no God, because I don't have evidence to support that belief or assertion. Therefore, I'm agnostic with respect to the uncertainty of the existence of God or to the existence of a God. So yeah, that's basically what atheism is, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Bye.